So today we're going to look to add and subtract fractions. The most important thing to know about adding and subtracting fractions is that you have to have a common denominator. Common denominator means the bottoms are the same. A few days ago we had a lesson with greatest common factors. They were both, it was in both of their lists of factors. Common just means it's shared, it's matched, it's the same. So we need to have common denominators. Common meaning same, denominator meaning bottom. So all of these problems, if you look around the board here, they all have the same bottoms as each other. Every problem, when we start to get some misfit fractions over there, but any problem with two fractions, they have a common denominator. What I might ask you to do is, if you can see here, we're doing 4/7 plus 2/7 and a few other problems. Pause the video, try those before we even start. And then when we start, we'll see if you already might have a handle on this from 6th grade or earlier. So this one, 4/7 plus 2/7, we want to come up with 6/7. So sometimes people think that should be 6/14, and it isn't. We want to have a common denominator, including the answer. So the problem is all sevenths, the answer still needs to continue to be sevenths. This would mean we had a cake and cut it into 7 pieces, and I gave you 4. And now there's still the same cake with 7 pieces, and I gave you 2 more pieces. Well, there's still only been 7 pieces of cake, it's just you got 6 of them. We always leave the bottom alone, and the tops get added or subtracted. Add or subtract the numerators, don't change the common denominator. So a problem like this, we've got ninths, we're going to leave that with ninths. Then sometimes people aren't paying attention and might put 9 ninths. I switch to add and to subtract. Subtracting, it's the same concept. We're going to keep the bottom the same, we just have to subtract the tops. 7 minus 2 is going to get us 5. These are mixed numbers. Mixed numbers mean there's a whole number portion in front of a fraction portion. If you have mixed numbers like that, the whole number adds the other whole number. So a 3 plus a 2 makes a 5. And for the fractions, we have a common denominator of 13. Leave that alone. We're going to just want to add the tops to get a new top and get 7 there. And slide over a column. Next column, we're continuing with mixed numbers. So 6 minus 4 this time, we're subtracting to get 2. When 11ths subtract 11ths, we still get 11ths. Don't change the common denominator ever. 5 minus 2 makes a 3. We are going to change the tops generally. Then these last problems are a little bit misfit. You know, if we have a whole number trying to add a fraction, sometimes people get a little grouchy about that. That's actually good news. If you have 7 adding 2/3, just write 7 and 2/3. That's what a mixed number is for. When a whole number adds a fraction, just put them together into a mixed number. If we have problems that are short sum of the pieces, just add the pieces that are comparable. So 8's a whole number, 1's a whole number. Add the whole numbers and get 9. Since 2/3 has no fraction friends, just leave 2/3 alone. Similarly on this one, 6 minus 2 in the whole number portions gets a 4. And then since 3/5 has no fraction friend, just leave 3/5 alone. And then for this very last one, 8 doesn't have a whole number friend, so leave the 8 alone. But when the fraction subtracts the fraction, keep the bottom the same. 3 minus 2, get a 1. So again, main moral of the story, you have to have a common denominator. The bottoms have to all be the same for you to add or subtract fractions. When you do that, don't change the bottom. Only add or subtract the tops. Or if there's mixed numbers starting to work in, add or subtract the whole number pieces as well. Homework on this, we're going to do all of page 54. On 54, we're going to do the letter portion, which is from A to H. That's going to be all fraction stuff like this. And then we're going to do a good old 1 to 25. It's been a while since we've done a 1 to 25 because we've done set G was in the back, set F was in the back, set E was in the back, set D is in the back. It's been a while since almost the first day you went home, I think, the number line lesson, the first video lesson we did. We did a book 1 to 25. So as you do the book 1 to 25, that's going to mix a little bit of everything together. So that's not a bad thing to do here near the end of the quarantine videos. This is the last video for this week, and then Next time there's a new lesson, we'll be back in person. So we go from this one with this page. There's a practice test coming that I need to send you a PDF by email, get that printed out, or you could use notebook paper to just read it from a screen and do the problem on a piece of notebook paper or whatever. And then we'll get to school and try to do some reviews and get you all sorted back in order. So let me know if you have any questions. We'll set up a Zoom meeting if you need it.